Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. Today we are going to be talking about my visions for 2020. So basically my goals, my dreams, my aspirations, whatever you want to call it. And the reason why I'm really smiling is because I'm so happy that I finally made this video. I have had this video in mind since November 2019, and I'm only just making this video in March. Like today is actually the 4th of March. Is it the 4th of March or the 5th of March? I think it's the 4th of March, yeah. So for those of you that didn't know what a vision board is, I believe everyone knows what a vision board is, but like it implies it's just like a visual list of your goals, of your aspirations, and yeah, kind of like where you see yourself in, like, this is 2020, so where I see myself in 2020 by the end of 2020. Some of these goals I might not be able to achieve in 2020, but I have to be on my way to achieving them, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is just basically what a vision board is. Some people call it the dream board, some call it the mood board. Whatever it is, it's just something that you look at and it kind of like reminds you of where you should be, or like a reminder to get your life together. Some people kind of like associate with the vision board with the law of attraction, and saying that like if you really want something or believe in something, the universe will work together to give it to you. I don't know if I believe that. Maybe I just don't know enough about the law of attraction, but I definitely believe that you can speak things into existence. I believe that like that there is power in your tongue. I believe that when you say things, you start to believe them, you start to walk accordingly, or work accordingly. Walk and work. Anyway, so yeah, so yeah, let's get right into my vision board for this year 2020. Okay, so I hope the light is not too bright, but anyway, so I just have on top, I have two quotes. I have one quote here and I have another quote here, and these are like two quotes that I love so much, especially this one. I can say that this is like my favorite quote in the world, and it basically says, it's the possibility that keeps me going, not the guarantee. Like, I love that quote. I think it was Nicholas Sparks who said that in one of his novels, and I love Nicholas Sparks so much. My favorite movie is A Walk to Remember. Like, I don't know, I still love that movie so much. Anyway, he mentioned that in one of his books, and I stand by that quote. Like, so if you've seen my previous video where I spoke about 6 things I wish I could have told myself when I was 20, I spoke about how I always had a fear of failure and how that stopped me from even starting things, because I felt like, oh, why start if I'm gonna fail? Like, so that stopped me, that held me back in life for so long. But like this quote, when I think about this thing, like the very first time I came across this quote, like it just changed my mindset. Like, I literally, the way I am now, I'm like, you know what, if there's a 90% chance that I'm gonna fail something, but there's a 10% chance that I could get that thing that I'm going for, I'm gonna go for it. Like, as long as there is a small chance now, I'll go for it, because it's not the fact that I will get it, but the fact that there is a chance that I could get it, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it's the possibility that keeps me going, not the guarantee. I love it. I love it. Now the one up here says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, the second best time is now. And it's a Chinese proverb. I also really like it. It's not my favorite quote, but like I thought it was very appropriate for today's video, and it's also something that I love. I think I've used it as my caption on Instagram before. But like, yes, fine, you want to lose weight. You could have done this like 6 years ago. You didn't do it. Someone who started 6 years ago has gone far in life. But you could do that now. Like, it's better for you to start now than start tomorrow or next tomorrow. Let today be your day one, rather than you looking back and saying, oh, if only I started this 2 years ago or 4 years ago. Start today. So the second best time to plant that tree is today. So you know what, just do it. Yeah. Okay, so the next one, so there's a quote here. It's really hard for me to turn this way, but like I don't know how to. Anyway, yeah, so that's a quote. And the next one, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna start from here and go to the very important one before I go here, just so I just put this out here. First of all, this is just something that I printed out from Pinterest. Most of these pictures, most of these things I printed out from Pinterest. A few of them are from Google, and like 1 or 2 are from Instagram, but like most of them are from Pinterest. I got this from Pinterest. It was kind of white, and I painted that with a marker, and I painted it black because I just liked the way it looked. So below that, I want to start with this one because this is the most important thing. But this is up there like in my goals and aspirations, and I could say like, I don't know, it's number one. It is number one, and it's RCPCH, and what it means is the Royal College of Pediatrics and Child Health. For those of you who don't know, I studied medicine, and yes, I am a doctor, but it is my goal in life to become a pediatrician. I've always known I wanted to become a pediatrician even before I got into medical school, and the very great step in that direction is becoming a member of the Royal College of Pediatrics and Child Health. It is a very long name, and there are 4 exams that I have to take I have to pass these exams before I can become a member of the Royal College, and I plan to write 2 of the exams this year and the other 2 next year. That's why initially I set some of these goals that were not necessarily achieved this year, but I'm gonna start. This is the first one, and this is the most important thing to me in this life. Becoming a pediatrician, I love that. Like that's major. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, this picture right beside the quote that I mentioned earlier on is just a picture of an apartment, and like I've mentioned before, I live in Ireland and I live with my parents, but I really want to get a place of my own. I want to get an apartment that I could rent while trying to get a mortgage for a house that I could own. This picture I got from Instagram. This is actually someone's apartment. I don't remember her name, but I saw it, I liked it, I printed it out, and it's just there as an inspiration and just a reminder that, you know what, this is where I want to be at the end of the year. Now, just directly under that picture, this one, that is just a picture of a small town somewhere in the UK, and beside that is a picture of like surgical, like someone wearing surgical gloves, some drugs, some surgical instruments, a stethoscope, an injection, and some gloves with a scalpel and blood. So it's just depicting medicine. I got my license to practice medicine in the UK some weeks ago, and I was still so happy about that, and I just started applying for jobs. So I'm hoping that I get a job soon, move to a small town in England, and then get an apartment. That's why there's 3 things a year. This is the most important one as far as these are concerned, because I don't just want to get an apartment like here, and I don't just want to move to a small town here. I want to get a job in England and then work in a small town and kind of like get an apartment there. Yeah, so yeah, so these 3 are very intertwined. Just beside the small town picture is a driving test. So I took my driving test in Ireland last year, November, and I failed. I failed. Anyway, I've decided that when I move to England, I'm going to take the driving test again, and hopefully I pass this time around. But hopefully at the end of the year, I must have, you know, at least taken the theory test and started driving school, and then work towards getting my license. Beside that, there is you know, a picture of hands, and it says give, and that is like something that I like always encourage myself to do, to give more, to give people. Like, I don't earn money for me, myself, and I. Like, other people need money. There are people in need. Giving to churches, giving to the less privileged. There's so many apps that I don't know if I say we, but there are so many things that we can do. Like, there's this one I just came across some weeks ago actually, where you can donate money and they deliver food to people. I think it's called Share the Meal. But like, it's something that I read, when I saw, I was like, yes, this is something that I have to do. So yeah, this kind of like just to remind me to give. Like, every time I get money, not only is it important to save, but it's also important to give to people. So above that, it says 11 habits of people who are never broke. I don't really care about where that quote is from, but like, it was the first picture that I saw on Pinterest when I looked for save, and there's a picture of a jar with money in it depicting saving. So that's to encourage me to save. Again, back to my previous video on 6 things that I wish I knew when I was 20. The second thing I mentioned was that I wish I saved. So that's one habit that I'm trying to cultivate this year. I've saved a bit, like this last 2 months I've saved a bit, but like I could do better. I could do way better. Beside that, oh, that's the quote I already mentioned. So beside give, that is a picture. Like when I saw this picture and I went to print this things out, I was like, should I print this in black and white or like colored? And I was so happy I went with the colored version because it's beautiful. That is a picture of the Eiffel Tower in France, obviously, and I have never been to France before, and this year I'm going to France. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I am going to France this year. I'm speaking it into existence. I'm gonna go to France, and yeah, I'm gonna take a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower. It is gonna happen. It has to. All right. So now to this bottom part. On this place there, on this side, I hope you guys can see. Yeah, on this side, there's a picture of a Bible, and it just says Bible study, and that is just to remind me. Like I've said before, I'm a Christian, and spiritual growth is something that is very important to me. So that is a reminder that I always have to read my Bible. I always have to spend time praying. It is important. Yeah, that is actually a goal this year, to study my Bible more. Watch out for our upcoming Bible studies, because we're going to have Bible studies on this channel. So yeah, just stay tuned. Yeah. Besides that, there is a picture of a burger and a salad bowl. There was actually like there was this thing they wrote here. I think it's an article talking about how burgers are cheaper than salad bowls. I don't really care about that, but this is just to remind me to make healthier choices, to eat healthy, to cut out sugar, to cut out chocolate, and I've been trying my best. Honestly, I have really been trying my best. I've substituted sugar for sweeteners. Is that correct? Yeah, I've made some substitutions anyway. Now I take sweeteners instead of sugar anyway. So it's also my goal to lose weight this year. Your girl has to look snatched, okay? I have to look snatched this year. I don't know if I'm gonna join the gym, but you know, baby steps. I'll just make healthier choices first, and then we'll see. Besides that, there's a logo of YouTube, and that is just, you know, to remind me to be consistent with YouTube. Okay, it's not easy, but blessing, you have to make videos. You have to find time to make videos. So this year I promise to be consistent with putting out content, with, you know, just being here for you guys, yeah, on YouTube. Below that, oh my god, this is big. This is also something that I mentioned in my video 6 things I wish I knew at 20. I mentioned I was gonna run the marathon. Run a marathon. I don't know what marathon it is, but I'm gonna check for upcoming marathons either in Dublin or in wherever I move to, and yeah, and I'm gonna register for that. So baby steps. I downloaded this plan from Pinterest, and I think it's just kind of like you have to run a mile. You start with a mile and you just like work your way up gradually. So like you go like a mile the first week and then 1.5 miles the next week, and that's what you do. It's kind of like to train people who like, it's kind of like running a marathon for beginners. So I have that plan. I haven't started running because running is not very easy for me. I don't really like running, to be honest, but like obviously it's a marathon. I have to train for it. I'm not gonna run a marathon without preparing. So yeah, so hopefully this year of lesson we have to run a marathon. Yeah. Then the last but not the least picture, there is a picture of Killarney. Killarney is a town in, is it a town or a city? I think it's a town in Ireland. It's a place that I've always wanted to go to. Well, not always, but like at least the last few months, every time I see pictures on Instagram, I'm like, oh my god, I should totally go there. But like no one has really been interested, so I think I'm just gonna make this a solo trip and go to Killarney by myself this year, since no one wants to go. Anyway, I love solo trips. I do, so I don't even mind going by myself. And it's not just Killarney, I also want to visit other places in Ireland. I've only been to Galway and Cork, like in Wicklow. Yeah, since I came to, oh, and I've also been to Kilkenny. I was in Kilkenny last month. Oh my god, I love Kilkenny. Yes, those are the only places I've been to, and then I've been to Belfast up north. Yeah, so hopefully this year I'll be able to go to Killarney, Limerick, County Mayo, and yeah, I think those are the only ones that I really want to see. yeah, there's some other ones I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll go to Waterford and Wexford, I'm not sure, but like these are like my top places to visit: Killarney, Limerick, Mayo, and maybe go to the Cliffs of Moher in County Clare. And yeah, I just have two things that I just wrote at the bottom here. I wrote, girl, you got this, because I do indeed. I got this. I can do this. I know it's a lot of things. I know it's a lot of, I don't know, goals and dreams and aspirations, but like, you know what, if I put my mind to it, I can do it. I can do it. Repeat after me, I can do it. Yeah. Okay, and the last one that I put here is I just wrote, if you can see it, you can be it. If you can see it, you can be it. So guys, that concludes the video. Like, that's everything I have yeah, for this year. Oh, I know it's going to be an amazing year already. Yeah, so guys, that is it. Oh, this I hope this is not a very long video, and I hope like you guys enjoyed this video. What are some of your goals for 2020? You can just share them. You can just leave them in the comments section below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you muchly. Bye.